Hey guys, welcome back to the Encrypted Capital Recap for Monday, February 1st. Let's dive right into it. First off, we have Reddit rage as XRP price crashes 50% hours after hitting 2-week highs. For those of you guys that don't know, there was a pump group that came out after all this Wall Street bet stuff, and they said that they were going to pump XRP on February 1st. A couple days ago, the price did start moving up, and actually, let's take a look at the chart here. It went up 191% since January 28th. And this morning on February 1st, the day of the pump, it crashed by more than 50%. So, what does that say? I didn't make a video on this a couple days ago because I had a feeling this was what was going to happen. A lot of the big YouTubers did make videos on how there was going to be an XRP pump. And guess what happened? The retail traders got dumped on again. So, this is why we say never chase a pump. You want to build your positions, let the pumps come to you. 75 cents was a huge area of resistance. Normally, we do see a 50% pullback, and then there will be some sort of bounce, but you don't want to do what's, catching a falling knife, which is essentially what you're looking at the chart right here. You do not want to go ahead and try and jump back in, although we do normally see a nice correction, and I would assume that a lot of the times this 50% drop would yield a gain of approximately another 50%, which means it could put the price of around, right up around 60 cents or so, 65 cents if that does happen. But yeah, this is why you guys never want to jump into a pump. It's very easy to get wrecked, and that's exactly what happened. Everybody who assumed that a pump was going to take place today, they saw that there started to be some price movement. A lot of people probably got in right around here, 55, 60, 70 cents even. And then what happens? You guys all just got dumped on. So with that being said, be very, very careful in these markets right now. There are a lot of groups that are looking to take your money, and this whole XRP pump thing was essentially just a huge way to get retail traders to jump in and buy exactly what the whales were selling. Next up, I have silver. Silver's made a nice move so far in the last couple days. We're looking over here, it's sitting at around $28.77. I do think it is a great idea to own silver as it is extremely undervalued in my opinion. It's used for a variety of things, and I'm a huge advocate of accumulating physical silver. As you can see, there's a lot of volume that's been coming in here basically since the start of 2020. And right now, I mean, if you got in right around the time that COVID hit, you're talking about getting in at $12. You would have more than doubled your money at this point. But I do think that accumulating physical silver is a great idea. That is where I personally will be putting a lot of my profits that I take from the cryptocurrency market. Next article I have here is Mark Cuban thinks Wall Street stands no chance against digital natives. It says the entrepreneur says that old school investors are getting their ass kicked by the store of value generation. Entrepreneur and Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban has weighed in on the recent clash between Wall Street and the Wall Street bets community. If you guys watched the last video I went into, I did say that all of these billionaires know each other, and I think it's very funny that they're all coming together now saying that Wall Street Bets is wiping the floor with these guys, when in all reality, I think the hedge funds were already in at this from the ground floor and were able to take advantage of the Wall Street Reddit's group, similar to how we saw XRP just get pumped up. I bet you the same thing happened with GameStop, AMC, Dogecoin, and these other stocks and cryptos that these guys are trying to get into here. It says on January 31st blog post, Cuban suggested that the old school investment community is currently taking a kicking from what he describes as the store of value generation. He goes on to say this generation knows that a smart contract and the digital good it reflects or a crypto asset are a better investment than old school see, touch, or feel uses. And I thought this was hilarious because a little while ago, Mark Cuban was quoted as saying that he thought bananas were better than Bitcoin. And this is an article back, I believe it was in, October 3rd of 2019. This article from Forbes goes ahead and says what billionaires think of the cryptocurrency Bitcoin. He said, Bitcoin, there's even less than you, Bitcoin, there's even less you can do with it. At least I can look at my baseball card. I'd rather have bananas than Bitcoin. I can eat bananas. And it's so funny to me that how these billionaires are all of a sudden changing their tune after Bitcoin hits $40,000. Again, I think these guys' positions have already been set from the very bottom, and now they're getting the retail traders to come in here and buy exactly what they're selling. And so we saw that happen with Mark Cuban. We also saw this happen with Elon Musk. Elon Musk said he wasn't completely sold. He said Bitcoin is almost as BS as fiat money, right? And this was back in, let me see. Yeah, this was back on January 4th. Okay, so earlier last month, January 4th, he was saying that Bitcoin was BS. Now he's going into his Twitter profile and changing it to Bitcoin and moving the market 15%. Come on, like let's use some logical thinking here. Do you think these billionaires are out for the best interest of the retail traders? February 1st, Tesla CEO Elon Musk, Bitcoin on the verge of broad acceptance. Wow, he changed his tune over 30 days? Now he thinks it's a good idea? Now Mark Cuban's coming out saying it's a good idea? Next thing, Warren Buffett's going to come out and say it's a good idea. Now he says, I do at this point think Bitcoin is a good thing, Musk told a packed Clubhouse chat room, adding he doesn't have a strong opinion on other cryptocurrencies. I am a supporter of Bitcoin. I am late to the party, but a supporter. So you mean to tell me the guy who created PayPal to process digital payments is just now getting into cryptocurrency? He's just now getting into Bitcoin? He's just now thinking that this is going to have wide acceptance? Like, come on, dude. Use your brain. Use your brain. This is all a huge game that is being played upon the retail traders. And to prove my point here, look at Robinhood. Robinhood users are still limited to one GameStop share. So who the hell is moving the markets? Why is GameStop up here trading at, what is it now, $275? Okay, when you guys were prohibited from buying the stock, it had a bounce of 241%. And the article from Barron's that I covered said that investors, hedge fund investors were involved because there were 10,000 block shares. That is not retail traders, guys. That is institutional investors. And this is all being put on the little guy to make them look like the bad guy, when in all reality, the retail traders are being played like a violin. This is absolutely insane. I can't even believe this is happening right now. So this is going to be a shorter video, but this is absolutely insane. I can't even believe it. Do your research, get into the assets that are suppressed, that no one is talking about, because by the time you guys finally hear about it, it's going to be too late. Just like the XRP trade, XRP is now trading at 40 cents. Anybody who bought at 75 cents is suffering a 50% loss in their portfolio right now. So please be careful in these markets. This is a very easy way for retail traders to get wiped out when they're seeing all this hype in Dogecoin and XRP and GameStop, AMC. All these guys are getting dumped on right now and manipulated. So please do your own research. This is not financial advice from me. So do your own research, but please be careful out there. A lot of these traders are getting demolished right now. So don't chase the pumps. Do your own research. Find suppressed assets. Get a good position and wait for the pump to come to you. And with that being said, I'm going to end my rant. And we will catch you all in the next video.